Hey all, Heretic here with another Hearthstone Battlegrounds player guide, and I'm here to bring you the information you need to win with Dancin Deryl. So get comfy and let's dive in. First, let's talk about the hero power Hat Trick. Hat Trick is a passive hero power and reads, after you sell a minion, randomly give a minion in Bob's Tavern +1/+1 3 times. So what that means is every time you sell a minion, 3 +1/+1 counters will randomly be assigned to the shop, essentially, pitcher. It doesn't hit one minion 3 times, it's 3 random shots, so it could hit a whole bunch of different targets. It's best when using the hero power to make sure that you're buying the minions first that you do not want. So if there's 4 minions in the shop, 3 of them are garbage, buy the 3 garbage minions. Put them in your hand, put them on the field, sell them. That way they buff the minion you then want to buy. That is the most efficient way to do it. In a nutshell, that's what you want to happen. In the higher tier in the game later on, you're not going to be dancing much. So primarily the dancing to really make power minions is going to happen in tier 3 and tier 4. It gets really hard at 5 and it's basically impossible at 6 because that shop is just too wide. So typically when you're looking in the shop, what you're going to have is if it's tier 3, you're going to need to spend 12 gold. If it's tier 4, you're going to need to spend 15 gold. The reason for this being that there's 4 and 5 minions respectively in those shops. So you need to think, are the minions in the shop the kind that generate more minions? Are they the kind that just give you gold coins? These are the things you need to do. You need to make sure you have enough money to buy that basically entire shop, even after you sell something from your board if you have to. Just make sure you're not short to the point where now you have to sell something you actually didn't want to because you have an over-danced minion in the shop, but now you don't have the gold for it. Now, the only nice caveat with this is the buffs do stick. So if you do mess up and there is a large minion and you don't want to sell a sizable portion of your board because you just had a brain fart and you missed the math, just freeze it. When it comes back next round, it's still going to be there. It's still going to just be as big. Heck with it. Just dance on it some more. At least this way, you're getting more value out of it. Since you've already made the mistake, you'll get more tempo next turn. So the curves I usually do when I'm playing Deryl are one of two. I like to do basic curve and I like to do warrior curve. Most of the time, I will do basic curve, but it really depends on the different types of minions in the shops based on those families. If there is more economy in tier 2, I'm going to happily take the tier 2. But if tier 1 is where it's all at and there's nothing really into, I might as well essentially skip 2, maybe set up a triple and be all set with the extra dance buffs. It all just comes down to what families of minions are there, and that's what really should influence your decision. The things I like to play when I'm playing Deryl are usually mechs. Mechs are my favorite. I'll definitely do demons, but primarily if there's no murlocs in the lobby, as the poison does kind of make the demon plan fall apart pretty quickly. The minions that sell really well and that will help your Deryl engine really go nuts. Alley Cat, Celemental, Free-Dealing Gambler, Tad, Primal Fin, Reef Explorer, Murazon, Tavern Tempest. These are the minions that are going to give you just a little more economy and allow you to generate more dances for their cost. They're really great when you're playing Deryl, especially if you can find that one mech with Divine Shield sitting in the middle and you just dance all over it because you found all the great cards and you're all set. Now, because you're going to be dancing and making, in some cases, odd minions big, because sometimes the ones you really want aren't going to be there and you're going to have to settle for something not exactly what you want, but it still can work. Selfish heroes are nice to pick up. You can always taunt them later, so even if you dance on a selfless hero, all of a sudden it's a big nasty creature that when it dies will give one of your minions Divine Shield. In the later game, that's usually not a problem. They're going to die, but at least they'll take something with them. Obviously, anything with Divine Shield, every single minion with Divine Shield is good. Don't worry about it. And Cave Hydras. Cave Hydras are really nice in tier 4. I do not like the Foe Reaper primarily because it's in tier 6, and as Deryl, it's not often you're going to be sitting in tier 6 saying, how many minions can I sell to buff this one card that's not going to be that great? Now, when it comes to countering Deryl, that's really just expect randomly huge minions, often if they can help it with Divine Shield. Obviously, anything you can do with Death Rattles to knock off those shields, or Unstable Ghoul if they have enough of them. Any poison minion is going to help you knock those out in Leroy. Leroy the Reckless will take care of basically everything they've danced on. Run him in. Don't care if they have shield. Watch him die. That's what Leroy does. Overall, I really love Daryl. He's one of the heroes I've always enjoyed playing because he was so different. He just doesn't operate like a lot of heroes. You have to really plan ahead and think about what's in the shop and what you can finagle, because sometimes you'll get a phenomenal shop of minions to dance with, but nothing you want to dance on. Doesn't help if every minion in the world you need is there. If you have to refresh after you buy them all, you're not getting to dance on anything great. So sometimes you're going to be dancing on things that you don't really want to. Why do I have a 24/24 green thumb? I don't know, but it buffs things, and it was the only thing on the shop that wasn't a battle cry, so I figured, why not? You're going to have oddball things like that happen if you play enough Daryl. It just works out that way. Daryl doesn't often win. He's not a first or second place hero. You're usually in third and fourth with him, but third and fourth really consistently. But third and fourth really consistently. Once you get that dance down, Daryl will get you top 4 a lot. He's really good at it. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy Daryl. I always have. A lot of people don't even try him because it's a little tricky to play him, but it's really worth the time to figure it out. Stay tuned. I have more guides on the way. I hope you learned a few things today and had a good time. I know I did. Bye.